what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kim Possible. There's nothing Kimberly Ann Possible can't do, including kick people in the face and stick gum in their face and kick them.
That's right.
More or less. So how's everybody doing? We're doing pretty well.
Well, Kwings doing good. He got some meat at the store.
I did get some meat at the store.
I have to cook the meat.
And we also got home in time to watch the rivalry between Warner Brothers and Star Wars today on Star Wars Celebration Day. That's kind of. I think Warner Brothers was totally trying to troll Star Wars.
I saw a picture of the Superman suit
and the bat suit.
Oh.
And we also got to hear Hans Zimmer like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah.
I don't want to. Okay, fine. I'll say my opinion, but everyone's gonna be mad. But I prefer not to call what he does music. I prefer to call it like sound editing.
Sound editing,
because
noise.
It's more like he just takes, different sound effects and edits them together. A lot of it isn't really a musical composition.
Right. So, you guys just saw a second ago that I actually have more costumes. Well, I've gone ahead and I've played through 3 more stages after this. So all the banana icons are gone. What I'm going to try to do is show you where they were a little bit, but yeah, I probably won't because I want to keep these episodes under 40 minutes or whatever we were doing before. Sorry, banana icons are a thing amongst themselves, but right here, once you go down here, up on this ledge right above me, there was a banana icon. Now how you get to that, you want to use your grappling hook like this, and then your grapple again, and booyah, banana icon would be right there. So, an interesting thing about the whole upcoming Batman Superman film is Zimmer was actually saying, I don't want to do Batman anymore, so I brought in someone else to do the Batman music, and I'm going to compose the Superman music. And then we might come together like what we did in Newton Howard or whatever in the Batman Begins thing.
Yeah, sounded good.
Yeah. But
so, I'm hoping maybe they'll have a good.
I had some fun on my Twitter today with the whole Star Wars Celebration thing.
It's funny because I've looked at other movies Hans Zimmer has done, and he actually did a good job with Pirates of the Caribbean and some other things. I hate how he did.
Yeah. So anyway, people are probably wondering about Shego's awesome parka.
Yeah, her parka.
That is from an episode that I'd never seen before, actually.
Well, we saw it today, or a couple days ago, I think.
Oh yeah, since I played this, basically Shego has these really cool, awesome new powers that do that. But
nice.
This costume that she's wearing, like the pink parka, which is adorable, by the way, she gets that when she and Kimmy Cub both get infected with this kind of like mood stabilizer on their necks. She is mad and sad for no reason, and then eventually they accidentally hit the love button, and both Kim Possible and Shego go after the men in their lives. So Kim goes after Ronald, and Shego goes after Dr. D in the weirdest, creepy ways possible.
She wears that, and then she said that she wants to snuggle. She's like, you're doing too much worky. I think we need to take a breaky poo.
Breaky poo.
And he's like,
what? What's going on? Shego, you're making me terribly nervous.
Yeah, he's freaking out, and he actually crawls into a little ball and starts sucking his
That's
thumb.
when she's like screaming at him and crying because it's like he's seeing two sides of her personality. One side on his right is crying, and the other side is getting ready to kill him on his right. And he's like, what?
Left,
Left. Did I say right twice?
Yeah, you did. His other right.
His other right. I like this guy. This is the metal dude. Now what they're going to do is Shego is going to come out, and they're going to show you how she gets face punched. Or she'll just dodge. I thought she got,
But that's a great episode. You guys should really check it out if you want to just have a laugh.
It's from season 3, and it's a lot of foreshadowing for the future of Kim Possible.
Yep.
Because, like we were talking about in the previous episode a little bit, the whole mood stabilizer thing, all it did was just bring the real emotions to the surface that the girls were suppressing.
Yeah.
So, and it was really funny to see, even after Kim was not in lovey-dovey mode, when Ronald broke up with her, like in that episode, she was still sad and angry and well aware of what was going on. And, she was totally over the Mankey.
You just love them being together.
I love Ron and Kim. I would have a tattoo about them, but Probably be weird.
You're a Ron and Kim shipper.
I'm a proud Ron and Kim shipper.
The weirdest thing is that, you know...
No Yuri love here!
No, I'm saying the weirdest thing is that, like, you know, Shego and Dr. Drakken, obviously she wouldn't have, like, wanted to snuggle with Dr. Drakken if she didn't really like him, like, somewhere inside, too.
Oh.
Aw.
That's alright.
She wasn't too happy with me saying that, but it's true,
No.
Shego.
You can't hide your feels. Oh, come on!
Aww.
This is getting really annoying. I beat this level. I'm really good at this level. I'm so...
Superpowers.
Aww. Sadness. The sadness is real. All right, take 3. See, that's how we're supposed to do that. Sort of. So the magnetic pull ability is my favorite, and I love how OP Shego is. I will never get over it, ever. She's just amazing.
Yeah.
Now we gotta play as Kimmy Cub, though. Meanwhile, Ronald in Dr. D's brain in Ronald's body is trying to show a painting of colors and happiness.
Colors.
I don't know if we've talked about this before, but one of my favorite episodes of Kim Possible is where Ron becomes evil.
Oh, yeah, I
think we
seen
did.
that episode.
I have to show it to you, but it's a great episode.
See it, yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking, yeah, we never talked about the Star Wars thing that we saw.
Oh, Star Wars Celebration?
We did see it, but
We're home, Chewie. We're back from the nursing home.
I don't know.
That's what Screw Attack wrote. They actually photoshopped Chewie and Harrison Ford at like a hospice.
No.
Yeah,
That's
they did.
horrible.
They did. They're like, we're back, Chewie.
No.
And Chewie's like, yay.
No more board
Well, I had a funny picture that I did. One of the stormtroopers in this movie is wearing all black. So I took a picture of it, a screenshot, and then I put it on my Twitter and said, aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Because, you know, the New Hope thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's actually a short stormtrooper, but people are saying, that's because it's supposed to be a girl. And it's like, well, excuse me, princess. Like, Twitter people.
Oh, you can't see who the stormtrooper is?
They said it's supposed to be a girl.
Okay.
Or that's the big rumor, and it's like, either that or it's just a really short stormtrooper. It's a really...
Yeah, it could be a short stormtrooper.
Alright, so there was another icon under here. It would have been over in the right.
I just have to say, never mind, I shouldn't say it. Okay, fine, I'll say my opinion.
Go on.
Fine. You can tell it's CG at the beginning, and it doesn't look as good as the original, because the original, they actually shot it in the
On
desert.
location, yeah.
It looked like you were on an actual planet, and then they just obviously put in the other sun there with special effects, but the actual land itself looked real. And you can tell, I mean, yes, okay, the graphics look better, but you can tell it's not real.
Star Wars is a very passionate subject for Amber.
You can tell that it's not real. It doesn't matter if it looks better. If it doesn't, it looks better when it looks real.
Yeah.
I want it to look like I'm there, so... I'm just...
Oh, it will look like you're there when you play Star Wars Battlefront on the PS4 later this year, because they went back and they shot on location all the original places from the original trilogy and then put them in the game. Like,
okay.
Detail for detail.
Well, then I guess I'll have to wait till I play the game to get the real
Wouldn't it be funny if the game is actually better than the new movie?
Actually, I don't think that will be funny at all. I'm actually counting on the game being better.
I don't think so.
I don't trust George Lucas at all.
George Lucas has no part of this. This is J.J. Abrams.
Then why does he not shoot on location in the desert? What's wrong with you, Mr. Abrams?
Well, I mean, he also likes lots of lens flare. I guess we'll find out, but a lot of people are saying, just based on what Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher and all these other people said about the movie.
It looks much better than
the last. They didn't want to be on board in the previous movies.
No, it looks well, you know, I think episode 1, 2, and 3, I just have deleted them from my brain. I just pretend
most people actually have. Although a lot of people are angry about the whole digital Star Wars release that's happening right now, because they're like, Han's not shooting first, and there's all this weird...
Han shot first. Han shot first. Even Cisco says it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kids watching this
Han
in the future, Han shot first.
It doesn't matter that George Lucas went insane later and then decided something else.
Was it really his fault, though, or was it somebody else who did it?
Oh, it was him.
Might have been the editor.
He oversees all the decisions.
Whoa.
No one could do anything without George Lucas's.
I could just see him using, like, Premiere or something, and just being like, aha! See, Quebo shot first. It's like, no!
Yeah.
Photoshop that out.
Exactly.
It just looks so unnatural, though, when you see it.
My biggest... Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It does look terrible. It looks unnatural.
Looks unnatural.
Looks like it was an after thing that they added.
Stunt double.
Yeah. My biggest fear is that they're just gonna have a whole bunch of CG environments that are gonna look like you're in an animated film, but a little better. And then you're just gonna have, like, camera shots of the old, awesome actors and,
Old awesome actors. I'm gonna tweet that to Carrie Fisher. You're awesome and old.
Older.
Oh, nice
okay,
save.
I'll say classic actor.
What am I worried about? I said that Harrison Ford came from a nursing home.
Alright, fine. You'll get like panning and zooming of the faces of the characters,
I don't want them to zoom in too much because back in the day you couldn't see Luke and Han's zits or whatever. So I mean, with technology today, I don't want too much of the face action. I
know, I think that's why people have to get so much plastic surgery now, because back then you couldn't see everything, now you can see everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Zoom in for reality.
I'm just thinking they're just gonna go do all this, like, you know how they had in Transformers where it was just like camera shots of the actors and then all this explosions going on
I thought they were just giant monkeys. Like, and no one could tell the difference. I couldn't even tell what was going on in those films. I'm afraid they're gonna make Star Wars into a Michael Bay film. If they made a Voltron movie right now, how would you be able to tell what lion was what? I mean, would they all be the same color?
Let me get through my thought. I'm afraid they're gonna make all these CG environments that don't look real, and then just shoot really close in on our favorite, actors from the old movies, and that's gonna be the movie.
So far, they haven't even shown the actors. They've just had Luke do the voiceover, and then Han shows up at the end.
Basically,
and they're just like, oh, do they all look like Han now?
Apparently the only actors that they're gonna... Okay, I'm afraid that the main attraction of the movie is just gonna be seeing your favorite actors from the really old Star Wars movies, and just, like, close-ups of them, and then just the rest of the movie will just be...
Face block.
Generic blah.
I don't know. I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to say that I'm actually looking forward to this Star Wars film compared to the other ones, and I have faith in J.J. Abrams to a point, but...
I'm sorry, but George Lucas broke my trust, and he can never get it back.
He's not even overseeing this. He's nowhere... He sold the property. He's done.
Okay, fine.
He can't. This is Disney's baby now.
I think J.J. Abrams has made some things that I like.
J.J. Abrams has made tons of awesome sci-fi stuff.
Wasn't he the one that did Alias?
I'd have to look that up.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
He's done lots of stuff, though.
Yeah.
He did Star Trek.
He did the Star Trek things.
But he also did the Star Trek movies with all the lens flare that everybody was making fun of a couple years ago.
I enjoy lens flare, though.
There was too much. Too much lens flare.
I haven't seen that movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, he didn't make Khan like a race. He's just this angry white dude. And Khan was supposed to be, Yeah,
he's supposed to be like, he's the last of his kind or something.
Yeah, it didn't really look like that.
Yeah.
It was like, okay. But the movie was still...
He's supposed to be some kind of weird alien person.
The movie was still good.
The Wrath of Khan.
But the original Wrath of Khan just totally beats the new one.
Oh, the original Wrath of Khan, I have to leave the room.
Why?
What? The things that go in your ears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so disturbing to me. I can't even be around it.
I'm so used to the earwigs that are in this neighborhood that is just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, but those...
I'm gonna get a Q-tip.
No. They don't actually go... No, I've never had one actually go in my ear. It's just supposedly legend.
The other night...
What?
No, nothing.
No.
I won't tell you.
What?
One was crawling on me and I thought it came out of my ear and I was like, ah!
Oh my gosh!
I think that's what Tink was swatting at the other day.
I need to get the vacuum, make sure
I need to get you a new vacuum. Alright, so this is a pretty tricky part, but with the grapple you can do it. No prob, Bob.
Not that I don't vacuum the floor, I'm saying I need to vacuum the bugs up because,
Yeah, no. Yeah. No, why would we vacuum the floor?
No, I mean, like, it's clean.
It's cool. Everything's good.
We clean the house.
I do.
We do. Come on.
Tink demands that we do, so I mean...
She meows if things aren't spick and span.
I'm waiting for her to actually chase us, but... Actually, she will. She will chase...
When she gives me the evil eye, it's like time I know she needs a new climber, she needs new litter boxes, she needs new this and that, toys, treats. And then I can't take it anymore, so I can go to Petco and I get her whatever she wants.
I need to try that.
Yeah. Okay, fine, I'll go to...
It works!
I'll go to just give me a list and I'll go to GameSpot. Stop.
What were you saying before? What?
GameSpot.
GameSpot.
Actually, you'd probably want a list of things from Toys R Us.
I used to work at GameSpot. And GameStop. No, I worked at both.
Both, really?
I was a freelance writer, and I was an assistant manager for the retail store. So I've done both. That's why I get them both confused. Yo.
And because they sound similar.
Yeah, but the lady that I worked, the community manager of GameSpot a couple years ago, she was pretty cool. Like, it was one of the most fun bosses or people who oversaw my work. I really enjoyed working with her. No, she wasn't an overlord. And she never had a problem with my points and be like, wow, you're like very unbiased. It's like, yes, except when it comes to the new 52, which didn't exist at that point. Now, it's like, I don't care. Although I did read a new 52 book recently on my tablet. It was Batman and Robin Annual #3. And Damian is back and he doesn't have his superpowers anymore, which I thought was weird. That he came back to life with superpowers. It's like, okay, I feel Jason Todd got kind of ripped off by not coming back from the Lazarus pit with super strength, but whatever. That's fine. Damian, give the 10-year-old Superman's powers, that works. But no, he's tinkering in the Batcave with this generator thing that will teleport him to the moon or whatever, and Alfred's like, I'm sure Master Bruce didn't want you to use that. And Damian's like, oh, come on, it was just in a locked box. That's like saying, totally go and do this,
Yeah.
So, he goes to the moon, and then he and his dad have this moon adventure, which is kind of cute, but it's a little weird, because it's mostly a history lesson about Apollo, and Damian and Batman going back and forth, correcting one another about different Apollo missions. And I'm thinking, this is a 10-year-old kid! How would he know this? Okay. But it was cute. At the end of the book, without giving away any spoilers, they're in Hawaii and they're looking up at the stars and they were like, wow, we were just up on the moon and father and son are staring up at the stars.
How could Batman go to the moon? I don't understand.
Because it's,
He's a billionaire?
Yeah, well, no, he was on the Justice League Watchtower doing monitor duty.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Justice
League.
The
weirdest thing, he was smiling when he was doing monitor duty. And I was just like, who is this imposter? This is not Batman.
Maybe that's where he's happy, because he's not in the world.
Well, I mean, he's happy because his son's back to life and all this other stuff, but still, he was smiling on the Watchtower. I'm like, Dick Grayson's Batman again. Nope, it's Bruce. It's like, no.
Kim Possible's sad, because she's like, you guys aren't talking about me. What is this suit that she's wearing?
The suit that she's wearing right here is from the episode with the Cuddle Buddies.
Oh, yeah, and
her parents are the chaperones.
The obsessed, yeah.
And they're in these huge parkas that make them look like round and...
Yeah, they look like marshmallows.
I'm gonna interject real quick. Right over here on this ledge was another banana icon.
Sure, it was gaming.
Yeah, it was. It was actually for this suit.
Yeah, I remember that episode. Her parents embarrassed her, and then they didn't know they were embarrassing her because actually Bonnie called them. And
Bonnie called them, yeah.
They were like, she was like, oh, I think we need new chaperones because Bonnie wanted to embarrass Kim.
I'm going to say this right now. Drakken may be a villain in the show, but Bonnie is Kim Possible's nemesis.
But then it was awesome because her mom realized that she felt kind of bad because her parents were there and it was kind of hard for her. Mm-hmm. So then her mom actually called Bonnie's mom and was
I thought that was poetic justice.
She was like, great. Because, you called us and let us come. She's like, I was able to call your mom Bonnie, and then her mom was embarrassing her. And, yeah.
No.
So it was cute.
No, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, so her parents are kind of cool, actually.
Sadness.
But that was one of the freakiest villains ever. I don't know if I can spoil it, but I mean, the woman,
Oh, the Cuddle Bunny guy?
She was like...
Girl?
Yeah, girl. She was making,
genetic cuddle buddies.
She was genetically mutating humans and animals, and it was just like... It was freaky.
She was kind of like the Shredder.
Yeah, she was.
She made Bebop and Rocksteady.
She was. She did kind of make Bebop and Rocksteady.
That's great.
I was really worried because I thought some of them would never be able to go back to normal. So it's just like,
All right, I know people are like, hey, why aren't you progressing the level? It's like, there's one part that's coming up that I'm really, really bad at with Shego, and I need as many lives as I could possibly get. I don't have enough right now.
And I think the whole cuddle, what is it?
Cuddle buddies
thing.
They're making, instead of Beanie Babies,
like
it's Cuddle Buddies. So
back, I don't know when it was, in the 90s or something.
90s, yeah.
Beanie Babies were like, I don't know if you guys remember, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of people.
They were like He-Man action figures, or My Little Ponies.
They were like the biggest thing in the entire world. Like, it was just like, well, for some people, for a certain crowd, it was just like, yeah, you couldn't just have one.
You had to have them all.
Yeah, I had some people that, you know, at my lunch table that would talk about, oh my gosh, I got the 25th anniversary, you know, this, you know, unicorn Beanie Baby, but did you get the, you know, 2000, or, oh, it wasn't 2000 yet, but did you get the 1990 something?
You're jumping time periods again.
Exactly. No, it was just, there were some insane Beanie Baby collectors in junior high and high school that, yeah, they drove me kind of crazy. I think I only had 2 Beanie Babies through that entire time.
I had more than you.
You had Beanie Babies?
I'm not proud, but yes, I had. Everybody had them. They were like
generic toys that looked like Beanie Babies.
I had a unicorn, and it was like a black unicorn though. It was cool.
Yeah.
And I had a couple cats. I had a leopard. I think I had it looked kind of like a wolf. All right. In order not to get that crazy beam of death, you have to hide behind that box when the searchlight comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I had a couple of Beanie
Now
Babies.
You can actually buy a lot of Beanie Babies online.
I mean...
But the craze is over, so...
You could get them for nostalgic purposes, but...
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
And you know what I thought was weird is everyone's like, these are gonna be worth so much money someday. It's like, I don't think they are, because I see them on sale.
The fad's over.
I see them on sale on Amazon, and they're just pretty much the same price, maybe $5 more than they were.
Didn't they try to, like, relaunch Beanie Babies a while ago?
Yeah, but it
didn't really do very well. But Beanie Babies were so popular that McDonald's and all these fast food restaurants would have exclusive little Beanie Babies.
Mini ones.
And it was like, the Mini Babies.
I really actually didn't, like...
Okay, that's 2.
Some of them I didn't really like how they looked, so I wouldn't really want to...
3. Sorry, I gotta keep track of these.
It's okay.
4. That should be it. All right, sweet. Okay, those lasers are nasty, but that's not the hard part yet. Hard part's coming up. Time to use my force powers. Why isn't Shego in Star Wars? There we go, see? That's what, that's what you're doing.
She does use the force.
Use the force.
Maybe she's the stormtrooper that's really small.
Shego's actually not... Wait,
yeah, she's kind of tall. I think she's actually might be taller than
she's kind of average size for a lady.
Yeah.
With, you know, glowing acid powers.
Totally.
Yeah. All right, this is the hard part, so I might go dark a little bit. I hate this part. Whoa, whoa, one, ah! 1.
You can do it, Shego.
2.
Use your parka for protection.
It has no protection. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Stop following me. Wow.
Wow. That was intense.
That was pretty intense, yeah. I always die there, so that was good. I mean, I lose a lot of lives there.
You made it. Good job.
It's because I'm awesome. That's why.
You actually made me kind of jealous because I didn't really.
Ow.
I don't even know.
Oh no.
I don't even know if I had one.
No.
You know.
Oh.
If I had any during the whole craze,
I didn't have 10. I had.
No, I'm sure you did. Most people had like 50 or more.
No. I was big in collecting games, and then when.
Well, it's kind of not your fault if people just buy them for you.
When we got engaged, I sold all of them pretty much. So
yeah.
I know you hate that story, but I'm like the ultimate romantic guy ever. Because I sold my video games
really
to buy an engagement ring for my wife.
Me. Because you keep reminding
it's my only good story.
That was very.
Give me this.
It was very.
Give me this, woman. Give it to me.
It was very romantic.
I know, but I mean, that's my only claim to fame. Like, if I ever get interviewed by Forbes or something, I'm gonna tell that story. Because there's more to life than video games.
How many video games do you have now?
I have way more than I ever had. Oh, man.
There you go. You didn't lose out too
That's because good things come after marriage, too. Way better things. Like getting your dad's Atari collection. Like my dad's Atari collection. He's like, I don't want this anymore. It's like,
really?
Score.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why? Why would he not want something?
I don't know. He doesn't feel any nostalgia toward it. It's just kind of like, we played this a lot when we were little. When I was little. I don't know why he says when we were little. It's like, are you like the dad from
when we were little?
You can't get me over here, jerk.
I don't even think they had video games when he was little.
No, but they had them in the 70s, kind of. I mean, if you count that one table thing. Oh, cutscene. Chico's like, what's going on?
It's cool they keep the outfit consistent with the cutscene.
Monkey fist! Sorry. What? Ron's not here.
Are you saying sorry to me or to the headphone users?
The headphone users. Ron wasn't here. I mean, you gotta give Ron some love. I've had the microphone moved away from me. I'm way over here now. Hello? This corner's not very fun.
Go to your corner.
Wade, what now? Turn off all the switches before the henchmen can turn them on. Otherwise...
Otherwise what?
I don't have the specifics, but knowing Professor Dementor, something bad.
Doomsday! Alright, so this is a sitch to play. All you have to do is equip your gum and unplug the switches. Then you can just hit the guys in one shot. Also, use your flying kick ability as much as possible. Otherwise, Kimmy Cub is gonna, take forever to do her thing.
I always use my flying kick ability to solve my problems.
A flying kick solved everything. Unless, of course, you put your foot through a wall doing a flying kick. Then there could be some
That's what I do when the UPS guy comes. It's like I fly and I kick and then I, sign the little piece of paper with my foot.
Whoa, 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 whoa there, guys. Whoa. Not cool. I'm trying to turn these off. Hello? So, there's actually a time limit, but they don't tell you that. So, the music will actually speed up. And then you have to start all over again.
Flying kick?
Flying kick fixes everything. That's what I said.
You did say that.
The only thing I'm mad about the UPS guy is he still hasn't brought me my new Nintendo 3DS capture device yet. From Japan. Which I'm waiting for. Still. I mean, come on, it's been 2 or 3 weeks.
It's Japan!
It doesn't matter! I want it now!
Doesn't it take 5 years?
I've had Xenoblade Chronicles, the 3DS now for almost a week. It's like, come on, dude. No.
The last thing.
Alright, ready? Say it. Flying kick!
Flying kick.
Okay, that was, we'll work on that.
Late.
We'll work on that. It was late, but we saved the world.
I needed more enthusiasm. Flying kick!
There you go, see?
Thank you.
So we stopped the Doomsday weapon.
Of Doom!
Of Doom! I see, it's the Doomsday Device, see? Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, now I can actually combine levels into one because I know what I'm doing. So yeah.
Good job, Kimmy.
It's better than just running around aimlessly, right? Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Uh-oh. Evil monkey. Shego looks so sad.
I know.
Crossing and stealing my greatest invention is unforgivable.
Oh, they had a spat.
What's the damage, Wade?
The freighter was stolen from the Nakasumi Toy Company, and it's headed to Tokyo. You've got to stop it, Kim.
Got it, Wade. On my way.
Well, gamers, unfortunately, that's the end of this episode.
Sadness.
Thanks so much for taking the time to watch, and we hope you enjoyed Kim Possible. Wow, that was... Sorry.
See ya.